Part 4, verse, where it says Romans 5:18 and 19.
No, we got done with that. Okay. And if you want to turn to that, we can. But I didn't know how much time you had left, so I was trying to call that out. But yeah, we go to Romans.
Chapter 5, verse 18 and 19.
Okay. 5 verse 18 and 19 says, therefore, as by the offense of one judgment came upon all men to condemnation, even so by the righteousness of one, the free gift came upon all men unto justification of life. For as by one man's disobedience many were made sinners, so by the obedience of one shall many be made righteous.
Now, do you understand all them words in there?
Absolutely. Want me to break it down? You know I can, and you know I will. You want some?
Well, I don't understand.
Or you want me to just say yeah? Let's do it.
What does that word sinners mean?
So let's go. Let's read it over. So it's not. Sinners is not in mine. So that's why I didn't see it.
Okay, what did you say?
I said, therefore, by one offense, one judgment came upon all men to condemnation. Get down, y'all. No.
Let him go. You pulling him by his
Get down.
tail.
Get down. Big old pitch. You gotta come over here and try to hug all on me. Excuse me about that. When they don't get to see me all the time. But all right. It says, therefore, as by the offense of one judgment came upon all men to condemnation, even so by the righteousness of one of the free gift came upon all men unto justification of life. Now let's rejoice.
Okay, my 18.
It says, so then as through one trespass, meaning one law break, because sin is trespass, transgression of the law. One trespass, the result to men of all sorts was condemnation, meaning we were set for lake of fire once that happened. Likewise, Adam, likewise also through one act of justification,
Jesus.
Yep. The righteousness, the result of all men and of all sorts, is a declaring of them righteous for life. For just as through the disobedience of the one man,
Adam,
many were constituted sinners, meaning declared, constituted, like we're under the Constitution. Like Constitution of the United States, Declaration of the United States. Likewise, also through the obedience of the one person, many will be constituted righteous, meaning counted or declared. Counted, declared, counted for.
So you see, the message is the same. The verbiage is a little different, but the message is the same.
And if you don't know those words, it kind of can throw you off in understanding.
Then you got to have a dictionary to understand, try to understand.
Or at least have some, at least if God put a spirit of context clues upon you, and we can come to an understanding like we just did.
Yeah.
Let's go. I guess we're ready for number 5. Read that one off. You want me to read that one?
Yeah.
Okay.
What is Jesus doing now?
Okay.
Right?
Number 5. What is Jesus doing now? When on earth, Jesus cured the sick, raised the dead, and rescued people in peril. He thereby demonstrated what he will do in the future for all obedient mankind.
See that? Obedient mankind.
That means that's a condition. That means we ain't saved, right?
Unless you obey the...
That means you can always lose your savedness, right? You can always lose your crown. We actually just talked to a lady earlier today. She just got through saying we could be saved and backslide at the same time.
See? Now what does she know? See, you have to try to explain these to, and so you have to ask God to help them people to understand. See?
That's if they want it. She didn't want it apparently. She was really trying to. She said we couldn't tell her nothing because she was 65. But like you said, we're all babes. You can learn. So you got humility. She didn't, and that was the difference of the lesson teaching. So that's where we was at with that.
Okay.
But let's see. It's obedience of all mankind, and then the witnesses Matthew 15:30 and verse 31, John chapter 5 verse 28. After Jesus died, God restored him to life as a spirit person. Same as we was talking about before, that spiritual character up there. Okay. 1 Peter 3:18. Jesus then waited at God's right hand until Jehovah gave him power to rule as king over all the earth. Hebrews 10:12 verses 13. Now Jesus is ruling as king in heaven, and his followers are announcing the good news worldwide. Read Daniel 7 verse 13 to 14, Matthew 24:14 for those witnesses.
Yeah.
Soon Jesus will use his power as king to bring an end to all suffering and to those who cause it. All who exercise faith in Jesus by obeying him will enjoy life in a paradise on earth. Now, I commend y'all on that one because it's saying faith and works. I can't just believe him without no performance. I got to obey him and believe.
Yeah.
I like
you have
that.
to put your faith in him.
Yeah, I agree with that.
Yeah,
But go ahead. You can, I mean.
Well, see, now, this is who is Jesus Christ?
Right.
So this helps us to appreciate in these two little.
It does. It explains his value. It does.
But now, the Bible makes mention of Jesus all through the Scripture.
Of course.
See, and
he is the Word, and the Word was with God. And if we're supposed to get the Word, then that means he is the Word. Meaning every last page of this Bible is about him.
He's God's chief spokesman.
Chief. That means if he's the chief, and we can't get there through unless
Jesus is the chief.
If he the chief and we can't get there without the chief,
that's right.
I mean, this whole Bible is about him.
That's right.
So Moses did know about Christ.
Well, you can say that.
If I can, that means it's true, and I ain't lying, so I will.
Okay, but now you have to be careful when you're trying to teach people. See what you say. See.
I mean, what's careful about verse 2? Just help me out with that. Genesis 1 verse 2. Help me understand that Moses did not know of Christ in verse 2. And when did he find out about him?
But now you're going to teach that?
Is it wrong to teach?
It's wrong to go beyond what's written.
Is that beyond what's written? Did he or did he not know him in verse 2?
Can you say that he knew him?
Can you say that he didn't?
I can say that what he wrote was what Jehovah told him to write.
Can you say he didn't know Christ?
I can't say that, no. But I don't teach that.
I'm gonna teach. I can answer it for you. I can say he did know him.
Okay.
Wanna know how?
How?
Because in the New Testament that you, of course, highly preach, Christ himself said, "He who says he knows me and knows not my what is a liar."
Knows not my what?
Commandments. He who says he knows me, or he who says he loves me and knows not my commandments, is a liar.
Right.
His commandments.
Yeah.
The same commandments Moses had.
But then Jesus also said, what he speaks is not his, but belongs to him that sent him.
Because he and his Father are one. We're not going outside of that when I say this.
Well, they're in perfect union.
So that means it's still validation that if Moses had the 10 commandments, he had Christ.
Okay.
So I can say that and I will.
Okay. Okay.
And I can teach it.
Okay. Okay. Now, if you're going to set yourself up as a teacher, right?
No, I'm just saying I can do that. I didn't say I will. I'm saying I can say that and I will say it, but teaching it, that's a different story. I teach it who can take the teaching.
See? So, this is why I want you guys to look at this and to look at the scriptures in here and believe the scriptures. Right?
Okay. Do we need this to believe the scriptures?
Well,
because I was already believing the scripture before this. I'm not going to say this actually helped me because everything we read, remember, as you said, I was repeating the scriptures and what the scriptures were saying before we even opened it up to the Bible and actually read it to verify that is what was being said, right?
Okay.
So we did just prove after this whole hour, no lie, that we don't need this.
Yeah, you need it.
Everybody what's in here that I did not know
about God.
What's in here that I did not know from this book that I already learned? That's all I'm asking.
I don't know.
I can say nothing.
All I'm trying to do is what I've been taught to do, and I share this information with you guys.
And we understand that.
And help you guys to understand the Bible from what I've been taught.
Well, did you help us more than what we already understand today?
Not when I first started looking into the Bible.
No, today. Your purpose was to make sure we're more in tune with the scriptures, right?
Yeah.
We're more in tune with God. Did what you read today to us help us get in tune more than what we already are? Did it sharpen our sword at all?
You knew. I don't know everything that you
I didn't help you prove what I know so far? A little here, a little there, a little. As I was asking questions throughout each sentence and each step.
Yeah, you helped me to appreciate that you playing on these words. See?
What word did I play on?
Person.
What play did I do? I was serious with that. How did I play on it?
Well, you took the word person
Uh-huh.
and said that Jesus was not a person.
From what I've known to understand it, and that's why the dictionary got brought up. From what I've known to understand it, and as you read, that's the most popular definition, meaning 9 times out of 10, I'm going to learn the most popular definition in English while I'm here in America,
You
right?
want to learn all the words that's used, all the ways that word person is used.
So me asking that was very valid, and that wasn't me playing on it. I'm asking to
Well, I'm
learn.
using the word playing,
Yeah.
but the word person can be used in different ways. That's what
As we found out, yes.
Yeah, as you found out, and that's why it's important that when someone brings the Bible to you, you listen to what they're saying, all of what they're saying, right? And then if you got any questions on anything, then you can bring it up.
It's very understandable, but we do live in a society. But if it's not here a little, there a little, you get somebody a bunch of information, they might forget the questions or two they may have asked. So I'm asking, accordingly, as we read something or as we pause in a period, not in the middle of a sentence. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I'm trying my best here. But we live in a society where, it's kind of all over the place on the whole order of that. But I am trying my best to wait at the end of a sentence, the end of a paragraph, the end of a section for my questions.
Okay.
Is that good enough?
That's good enough.
Okay.
So now, today we covered this fourth portion
Okay.
of this brochure.
Okay.
There's 14 of them.
Okay.
Some more.
Okay.
I got some more we can talk about. I know we ain't got that much time.
Yeah, we next time we come, whatever's a good time we come back. We got.
Well, that's what I like.
Come back at the same time you did today. We'll be here because we'll be
Okay.
coming back from the streets about
Yeah,
around 12 o'clock. We get done. I'll be back home by 12.
and
by
we can make sure
12:30.
we attend to
So
that.
if I come out here next Saturday at 12:30,
Yeah.
I'll be here. We'll be here ready.
Yeah, if God willing and we alive, we will be here and ready.
God
Yeah.
willing, we alive.
Yeah.
We'll be here.
we'll pick another one of these
And go through it.
on here and go through it.
Okay.
Okay.
And I'm gonna keep one for you, so you'll know I already got mine. You ain't gotta give me no
And
copy.
if you got questions, jot them down.
All right.
Oh, I got a good one. I'm glad. I got one real good on this one.
You got
What you got?
It's
Okay.
number 6.
Number 6.
Is what hope is there for the dead?
Yeah.
I want to know.
Well, you already know. Resurrection, right? But now,
Dead in Christ or dead in
let's read this first.
That's see why we gotta wait. I knew it. We gotta wait.
See, if you got your understanding of it now, your understanding may be everything that's in here.
I have a understanding now. As you know, I have a. It might not be the yet. We gotta get to that. We got dialogue first.
Okay. So next week at
I'm gonna say
12:30.
we gonna do this. I'm gonna sit down and look up some things, read some things on this too.
Okay, and if you can't remember, get that big dictionary, man.
Yeah, I'm gonna go get that too. I gotta
Come
get
on,
that.
Mr. President.
Go lay down.
Go lay down somewhere, dude.
Go lay down.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna get on down the road because I've been here over an hour.
Yeah, we definitely expired our times. We gotta do. We understand.
I would be glad to spend more time with you.
That's beautiful.
But I gotta make another call right down the street.
Oh,
I know.
okay.
Hey, the schedule's a schedule. You gotta make it happen.
As long as we you come back next week at the same time, we gonna be here.
Okay.
We gonna be here.
Yep. Only thing stop
I really
us will
wanna-
be God.
Right. Only thing that can stop us is God.
You gonna find this one?
No, that cord. Somebody must have took that cord and you dropped it outside their mama house.
All right, please.